stadium lights are not just lights tonight. They're the eyes of the world. The grass is not just grass. It is the stage where dreams are either born or broken. And in the middle of it all, stand a man whose name has become more than a name. Cristiano Ronaldo. For some, he's the greatest footballer of all time. For others, he's a symbol of hard work, of obsession, of never settling for less than everything you've got. But for Cristiano himself, he's still that little boy from Madeira, running on the streets with holes in his shoes, chasing a ball because it was the only thing that made him feel alive. If you close your eyes for a moment and strip away the fame, the trophies, the mansions, the private jets, what's left is a human being who once had nothing but a dream. A dream so pure, so intense, so stubborn, that no amount of pain, no amount of doubt, no amount of failure could kill it. That's the real Cristiano Ronaldo. And that is the man we're going to talk about today. You see, greatness doesn't come to those who simply want it. It comes to those who are willing to give up everything else for it. Ronaldo didn't just like football. He didn't just enjoy the game. He lived for it. He breathed it. He bled for it. And he still does. People ask, what's the secret to his success? But there is no secret. There's just work. Endless, relentless, painful, beautiful work. Every morning, while most people were still sleeping, he was already up, training, running, pushing his body to the edge. Not because someone told him to, but because he couldn't stand the thought of someone out there working harder than him. That's one of his keys to success. The hunger to be better today than he was yesterday, and tomorrow, better than today. But let's go back, way back, to a small island in Portugal. Cristiano grew up in a tiny home with his parents and siblings. Money was tight, sometimes too tight. His father worked as a kit man for a local football club. His mother worked as a cook and a cleaner. Life wasn't easy, but from the moment Cristiano touched a ball, nothing else mattered. His mother once said she had to drag him home from the streets at night because he would never stop playing. He wasn't the tallest, he wasn't the strongest, but he was the fastest, and he had something no one could measure: heart. That passion lit a fire so deep inside him that even as a child, he told his friends, "One day, I will be the best footballer in the world." They laughed. They thought he was dreaming too big. But to Ronaldo, there was no such thing as too big. One of the most emotional moments of his young life came when he had to leave his family at just 12 years old to join Sporting Lisbon. Imagine being a boy, alone in a big city, crying himself to sleep because he missed home, but still showing up the next morning ready to train like his life depended on it. The story of Cristiano Ronaldo begins not in stadiums filled with roaring fans, nor on television screens watched by millions, but on a small island in Portugal, Madeira. There, a young boy ran barefoot on cobbled streets, with nothing but a tattered football and a dream that burned brighter than the sun. Initially, he was not the tallest, strongest, or fastest, at least not yet, but he possessed a heart that refused to be ordinary, a spirit that refused to surrender, and a mind that saw possibilities where others saw obstacles. From the beginning, life tested him. Money was scarce. Opportunities were limited. Dreams were fragile. Yet within that fragility, something extraordinary grew. Cristiano learned that passion is born in struggle, that desire is honed by challenges, and that true greatness comes from an unyielding refusal to accept mediocrity. While other children played for fun, Ronaldo played for life. Every kick, every dribble, every goal carried purpose. He chased more than a ball. He chased destiny. At a young age, he displayed rare intensity. While others rested, he trained. While others laughed, he focused. His mother often found him exhausted after practice, whispering to himself, "One day, I will be the best." Joining Sporting Lisbon at 12, Ronaldo faced a world far bigger than he had known. Alone in a city that felt cold, homesickness and fierce competition tested his courage and resilience. Every ounce of effort became a brick in the fortress of his future. When Manchester United called, Ronaldo's journey took a monumental leap. He became a young man, carrying the hopes of a small island on his shoulders. Instead of shrinking under pressure, he flourished, understanding that pressure is not a burden, it is an invitation. Under Sir Alex Ferguson, Ronaldo transformed from a gifted youngster into a disciplined powerhouse.